Yes, Julian, compared to the cultural maintenance, we're seeing a completely different type of vegetation here. Now we're dealing with young stand maintenance. What's important here, and what are we looking at?
What we have here is a classic young stand thinning. As you can see, the stand here is just a few years older than further down the line. And now it's really all about promoting the overall quality of the trees that I genuinely want to have in the future. That means we're making quite a few significant cuts here, carefully removing many individual smaller stems and aiming to actively encourage the specific trees that should grow tall, strong and ideally thick and robust as well. And simply so that each and every tree has ample space to develop perfectly and completely on its own.
Yes, as you just mentioned, there are of course various different tools you can effectively use to get the work done here. For example, the HTA 150 here and the FSA 400 in the K version, which is the forestry version, equipped here with the circular saw blade. And yes, we're now truly curious to see what the actual differences are, how you each have quite different working methods and what that actually looks like in practical application. So, let's certainly get started and happy sawing to both of you. Now we've seen both working methods here during the young stand thinning. Julian, how did you feel about thinning this area? What stood out to you?
Well, what's really great about the tool is that I can use the carrying system. Once again, I'm not carrying the weight in my hand but comfortably on my hips. That means I can work well and ergonomically for longer periods. Thanks to the shaft, I also have a good overview simply because I'm working in front of me. I can also spot individual plants that I want to promote, which I might not have noticed otherwise. And of course, I can make targeted cuts since it's very tight here and the trees are standing close together. And I always have to make sure that I cut the right one and not the wrong one.
Yes, we saw that. Let's take a look at the result here. If we come a bit closer here, feel free to join me. Okay, this was your area with the HTA 150.
Exactly. And here you can see it quite nicely now. Here we found a few small spruces peeking out. You couldn't see them before at all. But that's great, of course, because we have a very beech-heavy stand here. That means we gladly keep any mixed tree species we have here. But now we have to help the spruce, because if it doesn't get any light, it won't grow anymore. And that's exactly what the HTA is for. I can just look closely and, like in this example, selectively promote the spruces here and support and clear them.
Okay, so you're completely satisfied with your work result. Alexander, how did you feel about the thinning?
Yes, I really benefited from the compact design of the FSA 400K, the forestry version. With the circular saw blade, the cutting performance is impressive. We can definitely cut through thick trees, almost up to the diameter of the blade. I felt good.
Okay, both of you felt really good. And of course, what we're truly, really interested in now is the overall battery life. Julian, how is the battery life for you?
So in stands like these, we get about 6 to 8 battery charges per day, per workday. That means actually, and this is also the takeaway from the project, each person can easily get through the day with 3 individual batteries, provided of course that they can recharge on site. And that's more than acceptable and also a great way to get started in the world of battery-powered tools.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Alexander, how about you? With the battery life on the brush cutter?
So the runtime here is very comparable to the application from earlier. We're at about 2 to 3 packs per hour.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much for joining us for this training. Here, battery power in forestry. And yes, we're looking forward to having you join us for the next training as well. Energy and charging management. As you know, of course, somehow the power outlet has to make its way into the forest. And that's a training session in itself. And we'd like to encourage you to check out that training as well. And to see what comprehensive charging solutions might look like, even in the demanding field of forestry. So you can, of course, get through your entire day well and have enough essential energy available for all the work that needs to be done. Thank you both very much for giving us insight into different working methods here in forestry. And we've seen that using batteries in forestry is possible and actually very comfortable. And with that, we finished the training, and thank you again for joining us. See you soon and take care.
Tschüss. Goodbye.